I decided to have a quick look at Helltaker on Steam, which is a free indie puzzler game with a quest to kiss gothic demon girls and hopefully a little fingering. This one seemed right up my alley and something I was trying to achieve for the majority of my teen years. The game starts you off with basic puzzles and progressively adds to the difficulty with more objects to maneuver. It's a fun little game that you would have on your break time, or on a rainy day on a Sunday when you can't stand the daylight. I love the art style of the game, which felt a little like Cult of the Lamb for some reason. Maybe it was the black and red palette used. The musical background track was quite enjoyable, and it did not get on me nerves, as many do after a while. A lot of games I end up just turning off the music. This was not the case with this game. The sound effects were really good, and the controls overall were efficient whilst navigating the levels. You just need to make sure you don't overpress buttons and waste your moves. This is quite a short game, but it is free after all, and it's perfect for a quick playthrough. In Helltaker, you get a number of moves to try and complete the puzzles. You have to move blocks, kick demons in the nuts, collect keys, and avoid traps, all to get a bit of demon girl action. Sometimes in life you have to ask yourself, is it really worth going through all this effort to get a kiss off a demon girl? Now a free girl demon threesome with dominatrix whips. I can totally get down with this and be their little slave. Quite a lot of times you end up coming within one move of completing each level. And this will do your fucking head in, but will make you keep on going until you solve it, like a good puzzler should be. When you complete a level, you get the opportunity to woo a demon girl that you have just rescued, because rescuing is not enough. They want to be wined and dined before getting fucked. No flicker in the pants. Without some candlelight romance, as my granny used to say. To try and woo them, the game gives you a 50-50 option to get the right answer to her question. Getting the wrong answer makes you repeat the level and restarts it immediately. There is, however, clues within the story to try and get the right answer, so pay attention. At a certain point of this game, I had to get the wife involved to solve the puzzles as she's much better at this sort of thing. But if your spouse is less willing, there's an option to skip the puzzles in the options menu. The other option is get yourself down the library and woo some fucking nerds. On the last level, things completely change and you end up in a platformer type game. I found this fucking difficult, to be honest. So you might need to get yourself down the arcades and woo some fucking Donkey Kong players as well. You have to dodge the laser beams and keep moving so you don't get killed by the spikes. You can take a few hits from the laser beams, but touching the spike traps is an instant death. But again, the game has provided a God mode option, in which you can cheese it if you wish. Of course you don't get achievements for this, for being such a cheating fucking bastard, but sorry I couldn't help it. Whilst going through this level, you have to woo the High Priestess. I found it quite easy to woo her, and she came around to my charms faster than Usain Bolt running home because he remembered he left the gas on. After finally securing the final demon girl, you are presented with having to cook pancakes for all the women. Like some kind of house husband enslaved to pancake making hell in pre-diabetes bliss. There is also a little bonus level within the game, and this has a completely different theme about it. Maybe it was a test for a future game or expansion. Pick up this game now since it's free and give it a go for yourself. Hopefully I did not give away too many of the puzzles during this. Please like, comment and subscribe. It will cure your herpes. I'll see you next time. And remember, you can woo a ton of demon girls, but marrying an angel can save your soul.